Everybody, I'm Eugene Bradley, founder of the Silicon Valley Transit Users. Today is April 5th, 2025, right around 4:55 p.m. I'm at Mountain View Caltrain station awaiting a southbound Caltrain to San Jose. I want to discuss a few things: the recent VTA transit strike, as well as the passing of Don Gage, former county supervisor and VTA board member, as well as former VTA board chair. He recently passed on. First, about the strike that lasted almost 2 weeks. Even though I live in Monterey County, occasionally I still go to Santa Clara County to visit friends and do business. One of the results that I had to put up with during the strike was I had to go to a park and ride lot for light rail, either Ohlone, Chynoweth, or even Mountain View, and have to walk about a couple of miles to my appointments. I've even offered rides to several folks in Gilroy, hardest hit by the recent transit strike. Their only option for transit was 3 round-trip Caltrains per weekday, no weekend service. The only real options in South County, that is San Martin, Gilroy, Morgan Hill, and even South San Jose, the only real transit options during the strike were either Ride, RYDE, reach your destination easily, or SourceWise. Both of those services are typically geared as rideshare towards adults 60 years or older, plus you have to qualify for them. So I gave a couple of rides to folks in Gilroy to help them out since they didn't have any other way. I felt really horrible for those seniors and children who couldn't walk. Particularly, I saw Monica's story about how she walked 10 miles one way from her home to Caltrain to get to her job. Wow, what a trooper. I can't imagine somebody elderly or even a small child has to go through that every day. I've also heard from folks that rideshare was up to $40 per mile coming from San Jose Airport, as people had to basically walk to downtown San Jose to try to get a cab. That part especially affected not only CineQuest, it also affected the NVIDIA conference, and there was even a women's conference that was affected by the strike, with guests having to either take expensive cabs or rideshare or walk long distances to and from their hotels. I can't imagine people going through that. In regards to labor negotiations right now, as I mentioned at the VTA board meeting last Thursday, when it's taken nearly 7 months for both VTA and ATU Local 265 to finish proper negotiations and reach a settlement, it's time for new negotiators on both sides. I wonder how often negotiators between both sides are rotated, so it's obvious that there needs to be new negotiators with fresh perspectives and fresh ideas to get everything settled. I understand that there's still the current contract, and that is being appealed in California Appeals Court. We'll know by April 11th what's going on there. So I'm just going to wrap this up saying be careful. Have a great day.